Hey, thought it might be kind of interesting to make a video recapping my climb for the recent favor cap increase from 2100 to 2200. It's like once a month. I'll invade Summoner Duels with my Naesala to get the cap increase, which, by the way, I don't like that. I wish the cap increase was like global for all your characters, not just one captain. Because like, whenever they increase cap now, I'm forced to have a team with Naesala as my captain, which I don't dislike. I mean, Naesala's a good unit, but like, there were, like, for example, I was forced to do something like this, right? I was having so much trouble with my old beast team. Like the last favor cap increase was 2,000 to 2,100, and I was having so much trouble with my old beast team getting wins that I just said, screw it. I threw my Naesala in the captain slot on like a meta team with, with Thor, Fire Save Hector, Kraben, and Yuri. And that it's like, I was like, dude, I can't win. I have to just conform to the meta. This isn't working. And then lo and behold, I did this and it was easy. But this time, I made or not one change, but this last time, I didn't have the tools I do this time. Right? Beast teams have gotten a lot of good support tools in the last like little bit, like last month or so, right? Like we got Ymir, which I don't remember if she was out last time or not, but anyways, regardless, we got Ymir, who just gives you drive miracle, which a worse miracle, but still a miracle effect, which is really good, right? But that's not the main thing I use her for. The main thing I use her for is rally up, right? She heals and gets rid of your debuffs. That alone is really top tier support. Alright, we got Asker, who is another phenomenal support unit. Like, it's enough that he just gives you like a drive pulse effect. Like for free almost, right? Basically for free. But he also gives you Blade Session and Shield Session. Or is that what that's called? Actually, that's not what that's called, is it? Resonant Blades and Resonant Shields. Like, that's another top tier support, right? But the biggest upgrade to Beast Team was getting rid of Fallen Edelgard as a fire save for this guy. Holy shit, his weapon refine kicks so much ass. God damn. Like, as a fire saver, Canagus now blows Fallen Edelgard out of the water. It's not even close. Because, well, when I used Fallen Edelgard as a fire save, I would put Svalin Shield on her A slot, just so she wouldn't die to stuff like Valentine's, Robin, mostly Robin, right? But yeah, anyways, but then I had Ymir, so I figured, well, since I have Ymir, she's not going to get one shot, so I can take Svalin Shield off. Well, it worked and it didn't work. There was issues where Catria teams would still kill her because of the brave stuff, and Canagus holds his own though, even against Catria teams. He does not even need a deflect seal. It's kind of nuts how much he can tank. Anyways, so, and another nice thing for this time is this. Dauntless makes it so that my Naesala doesn't have to run Heavy Blade. Usually I'll put Moonbow on him for when he's fighting something that has guard, but this time I said, I'm just going to go with it. Yeah, usually I'll run, the build I normally use on him is, where is it? Heavy Blade 4 and attack defense near trace with attack defense rain. But now that Dauntless is here, and he can get special cooldown charges for free, he doesn't need Heavy Blade. So I can run a better, like, Juggernaut build, just go all attack and speed with his defense and speed lowering skills, and he's able to secure more wins this way. So yeah, let's jump into it and see. Okay, so my first two were losses. That's where I still had Edelgard there, and that's where I was like, what am I doing? I just... Canicus just got his refine. Why aren't I trying to use him? And then that's... So, like, this will show you, like, how great Canicus is as a Fire Saber. These first two losses had Fallen Edelgard, and as soon as I made that change to Canicus, I got 7 wins in a row. Which, I'm not very good at Summoner Duels. I don't particularly think of myself as a very good player, but despite that, I surprisingly find myself having some fun in Summoner Duels. And it's not even that I have, like, good strategies. I just try to make a team that synergizes well together, and then I react based... I like, just react to my opponent's moves. It's basically all I do. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, I also forgot to show my Mordecai build. He's just a pure support. He has double ward to help. Wait, what the hell? Oh, this was Edelgard? Did I win this one? I don't even know. Maybe I did. Well, we'll let this play out anyway, win or lose. Oh, I remember this one. I did win this one, actually. Okay, this was the last one before I swapped Edelgard off, then. So yeah, this is my Edelgard build. Like, that was the nice thing with Asker. He allows you to run Ignis instead of Bonfire. But yeah. I was showing my Mordecai. He's just he's a wall for red units, and he has a pulse tie to get rid of pre-charge specials, and that's basically it. Double ward for my save tank. Alright, let's see how this went down. Oh, actually, let's look at the enemy units too. This is a Paladin. Classic Paladin. The Pala meta swapped to hit and run, which I wasn't aware of. But I guess it should be evident because there's no Elowood for double buffing shenanigans. Pala is normally a scary unit, but from what I can recall, she didn't do too much to me here. Alm is a very powerful unit now with his weapon refine. You got fire. This is what the main thing I really like to use my beast team for over like my other meta teams is a lot of like the big meta in Summoner Duels is Fire Save, right? And the nice thing about my beast team is it's all melee threats. So that's one unit on my enemy's team that's like dead weight, not doing anything for them. As to say, they have 3 strong attacking units here. Without a Yuri. It's dancing around. Let's see what happens. I have a lot of positional issues when I play this game. Of course, that's the number one issue with Summoner Duels is that whoever spaces better wins most of the time. There, my opponent was hoping that with the debuff he could secure the kill, but or he was just trying to charge his lethality back up. And yeah, I think this is what helped me win this one. My opponent just didn't have anything on their team that could kill my Asker. Or I'm sure that Alm would have been able to kill him, but they didn't have Alm in position, so I was able to kill Alm before he could do anything. Alright, well that's the first one. Neat. Oh, whoops. Where was I? Okay, so that was that one. And then here's the next one. And There's Cannigus, so this is where I made the change. Okay, so this enemy team has... this is my first run-in with Sigurd Selif. I was kind of worried about that guy. I honestly, with how tanky my Mordecai was, I was not confident that he could. And I've seen Selif kill Asker many, many times, so Mordecai is my only hope at blocking Selif on this team. And they have an Asker, they have a +10 Fjorm, which was nice to see because she can't do anything to help support. Because again, all my units are melee. They got a Peony to dance, and they have this new monstrosity who does absolutely nothing against Cannigus. You'll see this a lot. I let my opponent take capture points a lot, and that's just because for the first couple matches I wasn't really sure how to space my units so I can get steal anything in the zone. This shocked me, and I think that might have been a misplay on my opponent's side because I don't know if they might have assumed that Mordecai would fall, or they might have just not looked at his special. He survived by the skin of his teeth thanks to his Scorching. And I used to have Bonfire on Mordecai, but then I thought to myself, you know what? I never actually use Mordecai to attack, and he never has Bonfire charged. So why don't I give him a defense special to help him survive tanking things? And I'm glad I did that. So yeah, with that, I'm assuming mistake or misplay, because they must have known that I would have taken Naesala from my Naesala there, but either way. Now they have, I don't know what happens here. Oh, they must have given up after that. Yeah. Because they might have killed my Naesala with their Asker on the next turn, but after that it was a checkmate because Cannigus protects me from their biggest threat after Asker, which is Nina. And I could have walled off their Asker with my own Asker. Same with Fjorm. I don't think Fjorm would have done anything to Asker either, so it would have been fine. Alright. That was that one. Moving right along. See what happened here. So this enemy team has got Dagger as a captain. I don't think I've ever... This is the first time I've seen someone use Dagger as a captain. +5. Oh, I don't often look at the builds on my opponent's units when I play because you just don't really have time to check that stuff out. This is an interesting Dagger build. Attack skill. Frenzy Dagger, that's interesting. Oh, Vital Aster too, that's really cool. Wow. Double Fury is a weird choice though. They don't even have Wings of Mercy. Why would you run Double Fury? That's weird. Well, whatever. Shanna Banana, +7. Got a really nice speed build going here with her. What does she even do? Does she have? She has a brave effect versus green units, right? If unit enters combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed. Oh, okay. Okay. So this was whenever I see units like Astrid or Legendary Elwood, I'm thinking, okay, this is a raid boss team, right? But I think what they were going for is they wanted to use Astrid to just buff up and double buff whoever they needed to kill on the enemy team. It's not a bad strategy, but let's see what happens. Astrid, just amazing support, by the way. Provides buffs, double buff, as well as extra movement. Okay. However, Shanna cannot punch through Cannigus. Otherwise, they would have done so. So their only option is to... I see. Yes. Interesting though, there's no way that their dagger or Sheeta couldn't have killed Ymir. There's just no way, right? Or... Oh, okay, actually, I see. I know what would have happened here. Okay, so their dagger move must have broken a wall or something. So Sheeta, since Ymir also miracles herself, she must have survived with Miracle and then killed Sheeta with Glimmer. And then, of course, Sheeta doesn't kill Asker. And then Shanna can't kill Candigus, so I guess they were just checkmated once I walled them off here. I'm always thrown for a loop when my opponent surrenders, because I'm always, like I said, when I play, I'm just reacting to what happens. So when my opponent surrenders without doing anything, I'm always thrown for a little bit of a loop, so I'm like, huh, I guess they couldn't kill anyone, they just decided to give up. Alright, this one. Next one. Okay, this is a raid boss. I think this was a raid boss Seliph / Nina. This is another split raid boss team, which if you're gonna make a raid boss team, you have to focus on supporting a single unit. Like I have a raid boss team too, using my legendary Dimitri, but you can't split your resources if you're gonna do a raid squad. In my opinion, anyway. Base Seliph by the looks of it. Not who is also really good. Very strong unit. Kind of split though, like in offenses and supports. I like it when units lean into one thing more than trying to do multiple things. Like legendary Elowood. Elowood's like I like Elowood though. Like he's mostly support, but if you need him to, he could at least do some chip damage. And Ymir and Nina. Right. Let's go. I don't think I could ever like make a video of like doing actual plays because I'm anxious enough playing without knowing that I'm recording the match. I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to turn on combat animations after the fact, though. I'll have to turn combat animations on the next time I do this so that when I recap, they'll be there. Just be a little more interesting to watch. That right there, was a mistake. It worked out fine. But when I did that, I was like, oh no. Because I thought I screwed up, but then I realized that Nino couldn't get in range to attack anyway, so luckily my mistake was not punishable, but when I did that, I was like, oh my god, I just fucked up. Because I thought my Mordecai had swapped for some reason. So I was going to swap with Candigus, but I ended up smiting him away, and I was like, oh god, no, I'm an idiot. But luckily, I was able to get him back in position.
Focus on the task. Look at those two!
And that right there, like, this is another reason why Ymir is such good support. Like, she invalidates a lot of duo harmonic skills that debuff you. Because once you saw that, they panicked and debuffed me, but I just used Ymir to get rid of it. Like, she's so good. And then there, I don't know exactly what they were thinking there. Yeah, same deal. Of course, I sacrificed my Naesala there, but it didn't matter. I knew that once Ymir was the only unit they had that could probably kill my Mordecai, so I figured whatever, I'll do the trade, and then they'll probably be checkmated. Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, I feel like a lot of people, when they run into my Naesala, like, you don't see Pirate Naesala very often, right? Like, he's a rare unit. And I feel like when people run into him, they just forget what he can do. Like, I feel like when people put their enemies in range of Naesala, they forget that he has, like, an auto-desperation effect in his PRF weapon. Because more often than not, people will just let me kill something with my Naesala. They're probably thinking maybe they'll kill him on retaliation or something, but yeah. This team was difficult. Like, this was a tough team for me to beat. I remember this match. This Ike was very strong. I was surprised. I couldn't kill this Ike with my Naesala, and I was like, what? No way. I think Ike survived with like 12 HP or something like that, or maybe 2. I don't remember now. We'll see later. But I was like, there's no way Naesala can't kill Ike. What? But yeah, that's that triangle advantage suggestion. Sometimes it's not a real advantage. Oh, I didn't really look at the team. So yeah, there was that Ike. Paul Smoke Ike, pretty good. Null C Disrupt in Summoner Duels is, I don't know, maybe that's just for Wind Sweep, but aside from that, I don't know if that's maybe it's a good idea, because Alm's probably going to be pretty prevalent now. Although, even if he counterattacks Alm, actually, I don't know. I think Alm would still kill Ike with Lunar Flash, right? Yes, I don't know. No C Disrupt's only really going to help with units of Wind Sweep that I can think of, anyway. But then there's Constants. That's 5, which is cool. Wind Sweep Constants. Byleth. Luckily, this Byleth didn't have Wind Sweep. Otherwise, I was actually worried about that. Wind Sweep Byleth could actually put a dent into Candigus. I don't think they would kill him, but it'd come pretty goddamn close. I was worried about this Constance, though, with that Wind Sweep. She chips Candigus, from what I recall happening. But I don't think Candigus ever actually dies. I don't remember. This one. Yeah. Alright, let's go. And then again, I'll capture point here. I like forgot what I was doing to position my units the last couple matches, and I was letting my opponent get the capture points again. Yeah, so here, I was checking with Naesala there, and that's when I realized, holy shit, Naesala can't kill what? So, the only thing I could think of to do is, well, I have to damage him and start, like, I can't kill him from full HP, but I'll be able to kill him if I chip him a bit. So I decided to use Asker, because he did no damage to Asker. But I thought I made a very bad mistake here, because I forgot that attacking into Ike will activate Pulse Smoke, and he got rid of Sacred Cowl on Candigus. It ends up not mattering, but I thought I screwed up there. I mean, I did, but... Candigus is just good, man. It's crazy. And yeah, they were just checkmated here, because Constance was only doing 3 damage at a time to Candigus, and I could heal him for 10 HP with Ymir. They were doing 0 damage to Asker with their Ike. Like, it was just, yeah. That was a tough match, though. It's hard to tell because when you do replays, everything happens quickly. But that was a tough match. I took a lot of time deciding on, like, my moves for that one. I remember that one. That was hard fought. This one here. I'm always worried when I see harmonic Sonias. They're very tricky to deal with. However, from what I recall, I didn't have to worry about it because Mordecai ends up taking her Blazing Wind away with Pulse Tie, so it was like a non-issue once that happened. Nice speed Crom. Another good unit. Surprised it's not the first time I saw Valentine's Crom in my matches. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure thanks to like Sacred Cowl plus Ymir Miracle Effect, I didn't have to worry about Crom killing Cannagus. Yeah, they gave up right away, so I'm assuming what had happened was they couldn't kill Cannagus with Crom. They couldn't kill Cannagus with Sonya. And I don't know why they gave up, though, because there was nothing I could do from this position, so... I don't know, maybe they just didn't want to deal with it. And then this is the last one. This one here... Yeah, this one here, I thought I was going to lose. But then my opponent just gave up at the last of it. I didn't understand why, because I was pretty sure I was going to lose. Yeah, you got Asker, very prevalent unit. Like, he's such good support. Like, even on non-beast teams, he's going to do that for you. Ichi with Pulse Smoke. Pulse Smoke, very good in Summoner Duels. Sigurd Seliph. And then another Cannagus. I feel like we'll be seeing a lot of Cannagus. What is this? Oh, it's Fire Save with Defense. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Now, Eitri pulsed away his Sacred Cowl. I'm assuming what they were hoping is that they would dance Eitri, and then they would be able to kill Cannagus without his Sacred Cowl, but no shot. Even without a defensive special, if you don't have effective damage, he's so fucking bulky with his Refined that... Like, even with her Ruptured Sky, I don't think she killed. I don't think they ended up going for that option, but... But then I think I killed her Asker with my own Asker. Oh, no, okay. I was surprised, actually. I wasn't sure. Because I checked with my Asker, and I think my Asker actually died because I was enemy phasing into his Asker. And he probably killed me with a bonfire or something like that. Or maybe even Ignis, I'm not sure. But then I checked with my Naesala, and I was very surprised to see that Naesala kills Asker. That was actually crazy. And they're probably assuming that my Naesala wouldn't be able to kill their Asker, because I was assuming he wouldn't be able to either. And I was surprised they gave up here. Because I was only ahead by 1 point. And they could have killed my Ymir with their Seliph easily if they wanted to. And if they had done that, you could have canted away, which wouldn't have mattered, but I don't think Asker kills Seliph. Seliph wins against Asker. Or I suppose, actually, I would have been able to kill Seliph with my Naesala, now that I think about it. Maybe they just had the foresight to see that if we just traded back and forth enough times, I would still be 1 point ahead. Yeah, I don't know. But at the time when they gave up, I was, like, flabbergasted. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure if we keep playing, I'm gonna lose. But yeah. And that's about it. That's, good for another month. Dauntless was nice. Kind of a buff for my Naesala, so since I was able to run more like a slot that gave him more attack and speed instead of just Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade's nice for the true damage, but I think overall he probably does better with like another attack speed solo or something like that. But yeah, that was it. That was nice. Don't gotta worry about this for another month until like SDS comes in a week or so, whenever it comes. This is interesting to recap. Like I say, next time I do this, I'll make sure I have animations turned on. Oh, I'll have it turned on for at least 1 or 2 matches. I don't know, it might be cumbersome. We'll see. Yeah, alright. Hope y'all enjoyed. And check in the next one.